Hey trackies, welcome back to another video here on TXT Track Time. Please remember to like the video and also subscribe to the channel. Please also head on over to our Instagram page, that's TXT Track Time, and give us a follow there as well. The link will be in the description. Thank you. Now, with that said, trackies, Dr. Greg conducted a fabulous interview with the legendary, the iconic Honorable Glen Mills. I'll leave the link as well for this interview in the description as well. So please make sure that you check it out, trackies. And I'm not exaggerating when I say this interview was fabulously conducted. Now, trackies, from finding out about Glen Mills's early life and the struggles he faced as a first child to his life at Camperdown and how he developed a passion for coaching. Now, as he so bluntly put it, he just never had it as an athlete, so he found something else to do. Trackies, and then there were those tear-jerking, cherished moments of mentoring that are priceless and has given him a sense of fulfillment for the 60 plus years he has given to the sport. However, Trackies, the most eye-opening but not surprising segment was when he talked about Usain Bolt's potential and the fact that the world didn't see the best of Usain Bolt. Now, Glenn Mills believed that Usain Bolt could have gone sub 19 seconds because when Usain Bolt broke the world record and ran 19.19 seconds, he was only 85% fitness. Yes, I did not stutter. Usain Bolt was only at 85%. But that is not the only reason, trackies. He also said that Usain Bolt had poor race distribution, which unfortunately was never fixed because Usain Bolt honestly just wanted to run how he wanted to run. Plus, he also confirmed speculations about Usain Bolt, life off the track, potentially affecting his life he believed on the track. Many of us trackies had this belief over the years. Man said, I earn to live, not live to earn. When the season is done, it's peace out. Take a listen.
When he came to me as a 2-4 man, right? And so we started that kind of program, but part of the problem was that he had no use of the 400. He just not in the training or running the over distance, etc. So I said to him, all right, we concentrate on the 200, but um, I don't coach no one event, man. But I couldn't coach him for 100 at the time because um, he never had the kind of explosive strength and thing. He was going to tear up his muscles, but he had the speed. We were in London and we were running some. Kim Collins was doing 60 meters. I never had anybody to run with him, and I said, "So you saying come here? I want you to run, and just run beside Kim and with Kim." And at the time, Kim was what was one of the top 10 in the world thing, and you see, was just bumming along with him in the 60s. I said, no, man, this guy, this guy not real. And then when he got strong enough and we started at no, 2007, after he ran the 200 and came second, he was he was distraught that he didn't win and thing, and he came to my room at 2 o'clock from thing and said knocked me up and was talking about the race and and thing and said why am I for do for win and thing and I said well you need to go to the gym and do some more work and thing. But then I sat down and I was thinking what can we do? When I look at it, the people who were beating him were all running under 10 seconds. So I said, in the preparation for the Olympics, we got to get more speed. So I decided to train him for speed, and then later on we would stretch out the speed. And so we started the season, and I put him on the 100-meter program and so on and so forth. And when he ran his first 100, He ran 9:76. But the manner in which he ran it was of such that people were excited, but some students of the games felt that the time wasn't correct. I mean, one American accused us of doctoring times at the stadium. But when I saw that, I said, "Oh, but that's just outside the world record, and it's his first 100." So I said to his agent, we wanted to go to New York to run against Tyson Gay because I feel he can beat Tyson and he'll break the world record. And um, now with the 200, well, we always felt confident he could, if he runs that fast, he must break the 200. My biggest disappointment is that he never ran under 19 seconds because he
Mm.
could easily run under 19 seconds. Um, 2009, when he ran the world record, 1919, he was just about 85% fit because he had met in an accident where he had written off the car in somewhere in what, March, April, and he missed at least 6 weeks of intense training because nothing structural was wrong with him. But when he came out of the car, it was the car landed in a maca tree, and when he came out, one of those tall knocker ran up in his foot bottom. And when he went to the hospital, they were trying to take it out, but in so doing, they push it down further. I don't know if you ever
Mm.
tried to pick out splint and you find that
Yeah.
you push it down. So they had to. The decision was that it's they if they operate, slit it and take it out, then it would being in his foot bottom, he could lose the season. But if he in time he could work it way out. Back in the days, you used to use banana and kerosene oil. You don't know those days.
Yeah, man.
You
Remember
put it
them
and it,
days.
and it dry, and I said dry
Yeah.
it out. So, but we during that time he couldn't go around the bend. He just humble along with the um like with the pool training and so on and so forth. So he didn't have the speed endurance that because after he finished the 100 he was really tired, and he says in an interview that him going back to run the finals, it was his roommate who encouraged him to go and just put everything on the lay it out, and he's around 1919. um but I was confident if he didn't lose so much training, he would have run under 19. Or if the 200 was first, he would have run under 90. And that was his, in those days, it was what, 4 rounds, 3 rounds? So,
Makes
um,
sense.
but um, the thing though, Greg, is that as great as Usain is, as his coach, I can't tell the world that they didn't see the best of it. He was capable of running much faster. All right. The first thing is that, all right, when the season is over, he's done. He's gone to do his own thing. He's done. So when he comes back to start the season, his condition is way below what it should be. If he maintain active rest and keep his physical goals at a higher level of conditioning, then because when you start back from scratch, you have to build up to where you were then beyond. By the time that comes around, it's competition time. He has to go run on the circuit. He has to structure thing, etc. And once you start traveling and thing, you lose some amount of training, etc. So I couldn't get him to do active rest. And it's borne out like in the early stage, like February. So anybody beat him, we run um when he 2010, when he went to Stockholm. He struggled to break 10 seconds and just call it a season. I think it was Tyson who won the race, etc. So, and then by the time 2012, he ran 963 in 17 degrees weather, which is just 500 of a second outside the world record. And had he not turned and thing, he would have broken the world record then. Had he just gone through the tape, five to 100 or 5,000, I say, is nothing. Um, and every year we have to start almost from scratch.
From scratch.
Yeah, I see. I can go to Gibson Relay and draw the button behind with him the sprint and can't catch the man. And then by the time the games comes around, he's again on top of the world. So during that high and low, if he maintain a certain level, from season to season, he would be running much, much faster.
Mm. Makes sense. And I
And
could
and
see
and
that.
then again, it's 200. We used to we have he is bent and running the 200 his way, which is the way you see him running. Well, I'm trying to influence him not to run the turn so hard because if he regulate it more better, his deceleration wouldn't be so great at the end. He would run under 18 easy, easy. When he ran the 1919, he's the only man ever to run under 10 seconds round the bend from the blocks. His first split was for the first one was 9 point something. I don't remember the exact 9 what. It's crazy. If he run 10 flat down the street, he run 8 something. But
Well,
his philosophy is he ain't waiting around for nobody. So I said, well, I'm not going to win that. So all I do is teach him to run the corner more efficient and things so that when he runs that one, he gets so much out of it that you won't catch him. He's not in danger. By the time you come off the third, he's so far ahead. Even when he start tying up at the end, it's impossible to catch him. You know?
All right, so Trackies, there you heard it. Now, what are your thoughts in the comment section below? Do you believe that Usain Bolt could have indeed dipped below 19 seconds for that men's 200 meters if the stars had aligned, if all the things that Glen Mills outlined were indeed resolved? Could he have potentially dipped below 19 seconds? Trackies, I always believe that as well. Unfortunately, we will never know, but still, sound off in the comment section below and let me know your thoughts. Like the video and subscribe. I'll catch you in the next one. Bye.